Hey guys, Twintuitive 717. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm just going to give you guys a minute to get in. We do have a couple of you who did visit me over at Hypsee, which I really do appreciate, guys. Thank you so much. We have Bina and Candy. Okay, Candy, you want yours to be anonymous, so I think we're going to save yours as a private reading. So thank you so much for letting me know ahead of time, okay? All right, so in the meantime, I'm going to go through Bina's message. Hi, Bina. I hope you're here. If not, you can definitely go ahead and do the replay option, okay? So just give me a minute. I'm actually going to go through your message here, but I want to read it silently for a minute here. Okay. Okay, so you've been dreaming about your divine masculine, and the karmic partner has been coming into your dreams as well. Okay, so it looks like you were in... Okay, so you were in your divine masculine's home. Okay, so you could pick up on the tension. You could pick up on the karmic's energy is trying to be friendly towards you, but you could also see or feel a sense of your divine masculine's energy feeling angry. Okay, so the energy is angry with you. Okay, Bina, let's go ahead and get some clarity for you and see what it is you need to know. I know that there overall has been, this overall vibe with some of the Divine Masculine Collective with towers falling or certain realizations happening. There is an energy of maybe like anger or resentment as well. Because I feel like a lot of the Divine Feminines have been detaching. Okay, so even though you may be getting a lot of this information, or you may be feeling or picking up on a lot of your Divine Masculine's thoughts, I feel like you are observing that tower moment happening. For many of you too, who may be picking up on this as well, or you may be tuned into this energy or have had experiences, I always find that like karmic energy will appear in the dreams and things like that when your energy is being pulled on, to be quite honest. And it's usually just meant for you to observe, okay? And I'm also getting as well the significance of being in their home is almost like you are like a fly on the wall, so to speak. So you could even be picking up on the anger that's being felt, like in that household, or you may be picking up subtly on certain conflict or things are not as happy or as peaceful or as harmonious. And you could be picking up on this because a lot of the times when your divine masculines will go through the motions of sometimes why it is they may be feeling what it is they're feeling. And, particularly being on these twin flame journeys or twin flame connections, it feels as though the attraction to you or the connection to you, especially if you work with them, is getting in the way of a karmic situation that they could possibly be in. And I feel like the resentment that you're picking up on, or maybe even avoidance as well, if you're in the workplace, it could feel like if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be feeling this, and it wouldn't have trickled into maybe feelings of resentment, okay? And because you're feeling that anger coming from him, it might just be your mind trying to sort things out. I'm just getting heavy energies around. Just observe at this time and don't react or don't give a reaction to that anger that you're picking up on, okay? Universe, please provide clarity for Bina in this case. What does she need to know about this particular situation or the dream? Okay, so we have memories, we have nostalgia. There could be memories of you resurfacing, or somebody feels nostalgic around your energy, which is why you could be picking up on that as well through your dream state. We have attraction, Mars, and hot as well. And because of your situation, for me, it's representing temper in a sense. Okay, so that might be the anger or the heat that you're picking up on. Can we get clarification on what Venus meant to learn out of this experience? Okay, so we have closed off, guarded, and resistance, which is what I think that you may be picking up on. And it's just meant for you to observe at this time. You know, my rule of thumb is if you know that there is a karmic situation or anything that your divine masculine has to work through in terms of a contract, we're really just observing at this time what it is that's going on. You know, I feel like the seeds that are being planted here is, you know, whether or not to react to that or to interfere. And, you know, oftentimes my rule of thumb is just to allow your divine masculines the space to sort through their karmic situations without getting involved. And that's what I mean by potentially pulling on your energy. It could be that somebody is wanting you to almost get involved in like that triangle effect, which, you know, oftentimes is an obstacle that many of us face on the twin flame journey. And I feel like there's no shortcuts or there's any way through it. I feel like what the dream represents to you at this time is that, yeah, there is a karmic ending or some kind of karmic tower, but it's more so for you to really just observe that you may be connected on that level to your divine masculine. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, Vina. I don't see you in the chat, but I know that I've worked with you I've worked with you many times before, so I know that you'll do the replay and you can message me on Hypsee if at all you have any issues with that. Okay. So I just want to take a moment to say hello to some of you in the chat as well. Hi, Tina. Hello, Sammy. Hi to your kitty as well, Sammy. I hope you guys are doing great. Honestly, I've just been like relaxing. I've been kind of going a little bit crazy with my Christmas decor. Hi, Aqua. I see you there as well, Aqua. Hi. Yeah, like I've just, you know, been enjoying the festivities. And yeah, again, like I said, going a little bit crazy with Christmas decorations. But yeah, that's kind of my thing, guys. Like I'm a big homebody, and making my space nice and cozy and comfy is, yeah, usually like a top priority for me, especially around the holidays. So hi, Elle. El the Alchemist. I love that. Thank you so much for that. That's so kind of you. Any messages for myself and my twin and our child? We are separated. Oh, of course, I'd love to pull a message here for you. Okay, let me just put this away and then I'll clear the energy off. Such a nice energy, too, I am feeling around family, especially around the holidays naturally, but just even more so because you mentioned your child, Elle. A lot of energy around like protection. I know I shared it in the Divine Feminine reading, and I talked about like in a few past readings about us being more intentional. I really do see that coming through for many of us. Like that's been a really big thing, especially on my journey as well, that I'm being called to a lot more. But yeah, whether it is, you know, our little divine feminines or our little divine masculines, I feel like a lot of us are realizing our role in their lives and being more present. So that's something too that I feel is shifting with the collective as well. It's just compassion and understanding for realizing that you have to show up for your children. Like the idea of like the unit of family, no matter what it looks like, you know, setting aside certain differences and just coming together and protecting that at all costs. So I have been, you know, picking up on that energy overall. Let's go ahead and find out what messages want to come through for your family. Okay, let's start with just a general message for Elle. Universe, please provide clarity on Elle's journey. What's the overall message at this time? What is the energy like? Okay, so we have follow the golden rule, which is very interesting. And I think that may be really, really personal to you in a sense. Um, I am getting the energy of love and whatever is in your highest good. And also to remember to surrender. Okay, and you're also getting messages around set your intentions. Okay, so follow the golden rule has something to do with the three of you, or there may be something significant or special about the three of you that may be a golden rule. And I have a feeling like it has something to do with, some kind of contract or something that you three maybe set out to do. Let's get some clarity on what area of life this may be in, because you're being called to set your intentions as well. And it's a really important time to be intentional and think about what it is you really truly desire. Another thing I'm getting is one of the gifts too that we've been given on the journey is the ability to remember to manifest and to clearly set our intentions and to not take a single second of the day for granted. Okay. And I feel like many of us are opening up our eyes to that now. Elle, I feel like you even have the name alchemist in your name, but whatever you're being thrown with in terms of that separation, and separation is a key word. I feel like you yourself may be getting very clear guidance around, like, I'm getting togetherness or holding this together. So you're being called to really set your intentions. What area of your life is this focused on? Okay, so we have winter. So that's swords energy. So pay attention to your thoughts at this time. It's probably why you're being called to set your intentions. Call in what it is you want, no matter how difficult it may seem. I feel like paying attention to what's important to your child. You may be getting strong messages as well about the roles that each of you are playing, and also being more responsible and accountable. But what I'm hearing is like it all has to do with your thoughts. Okay, it might be just being more in control of everything that's happening around you. Okay, even the habits that you keep, how it is you're communicating, letting go of the small things and realizing the bigger picture. Okay, so a lot of focus on your child. We're getting the Nine of Winter, which is moving out of this. It says unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenario, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So that maybe that's why you're being called here to set your intentions and follow the golden rule, which is to remember to stay on your path. Okay, separation can be scary, but I feel like the overall thing to remember is your thought process, because I feel like the nine energy in the winter, it's like very, very heavy in the swords. Maybe focusing on the worst case scenario, which is that switch that you've got to make, thinking the best or actually thinking about what you want because you deserve it. Sometimes it can feel really hard to think about what we want or picture the life that we want, because there's this uncomfortable or just really ugly feeling there that makes us feel like it's not possible or we don't deserve it. Um, but I feel like anything is possible. And I keep picking up on the energy of your child being the glue that ends up holding you together. And the reason I'm hearing that or feeling that is because children now, I feel like, especially between the ages of maybe 1 and 9, um, they're more conscious of what's really important, and I feel like they're acting as that glue of that unity. And that unity is coming from a place of making conscious choices, so that way, like, there's harmony, like letting go of the small stuff, being more conscious, like conscious parenting, and really wowing everyone around you as well with a lot of these changes that are happening. So Elle, I feel like your overall message is changing your thought process, being really intentional, making lists, focusing on what it is you actually want this year, and going into 2025 with a faith that you deserve it most of all. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, or I hope that it resonates in some way. So, guys, I do have one more to get to. I thank you so much, Sammy. Tina, I'll definitely get back to you another time, um, because I do have one more that wanted to be private as well. And also, guys, I don't know why my nose has been super sensitive and really itchy. Someone in the comments mentioned to me mold, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's it. because I think I would, yeah, I think I would notice that. But anyways, guys, I love you guys, and let me get back to you. Let's see your name here. Okay, so I want to say CB, okay? Last name Bella. You asked for yours to be private, so look out for an email from me on Hypsee. And guys, for those of you who haven't actually joined my community on Hypsee, it is free to join. And you guys are able to see updates from me and join the community there and receive updates about when it is I'm going live. And I'm also planning just to do like little tidbits of release of certain videos as well, that you have access to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it in unlisted links, and you guys will get access to those as well. Okay, so check me out on Hypsee, check me out in the memberships as well if you guys want to see additional videos. All right. So I love you guys. Take it easy, and I will catch up with you guys again. Okay. Bye, guys.